Okay, so hi guys, welcome to the first video of Breed Football. The discussion for today is why Mourinho has been the better manager for Manchester United than Louis van Gaal or David Moyes. Okay, well, stats might not prove what I'm trying to say because Van Gaal managed to get 35 points of his first 18 games of the season, whereas Mourinho managed only 33. And David Moyes obviously has been the worst of the lot, managing only 31 points of his first 18 games. Well, as the recent performances might suggest that United have been a better side under Mourinho. United have been unbeaten in their last 13 games in all competitions. Well, talking about the Premier League, United have won their last 6 games and been unbeaten in their last 11 games. Their last loss came against Mourinho's former employers Chelsea, which was a really humiliating loss for Mourinho, and he really has turned it around after that. He apologized to the fans after that loss, and we can really see how he's really giving it his best. And the performances after that have been really, really impressive to say the least. Looking at the managers in terms of the signings they've made, we'll get to know why I'm trying to say Mourinho has been much better for United than Van Gaal or Moyes. Okay, so here we go. So beginning with Moyes. Moyes made 2 signings for Manchester United, which is Marouane Fellaini and Joan Mata. Fellaini has been a huge miss for United. He hasn't fit into the team. He's been regularly underperforming. He is one of the least liked players by the fans, and he also hasn't been able to break into the playing 11 so far. So moving on to Joan Mata, well, I'd say this is more of a neutral because he has done pretty well for United, but reports suggest that it was more of a Woodward signing than a David Moyes signing. So we can't really give that one to Moyes. Now moving on to Louis van Gaal. He signed 12 players during his reign. The first being Herrera, who I would say is a miss. Most of you might not agree with me, but yeah, he had been good in his first season, but then he had the lack of trust by the manager. Van Gaal was dropping him in his second season and wasn't playing him regularly, which shows that he didn't win the manager's heart and wasn't playing as expected by Van Gaal himself. So I'd give this one a miss. Shaw, we'll put him more as a neutral because he missed an entire season due to the horror injury he suffered. So I'll give that one as a neutral. Rojo, again, I'm going to give as a miss because he's been really inconsistent and he's not been able to break into the playing 11. Also, getting him by giving away Luis Nani is something the fans are still really livid about, and this one is a big miss again. Di Maria, again, was a big miss. Blind, on the other hand, has been a hit for United. He's played through the centre midfield, he's played as a centre back, and he's played through the left back position. He's been a really good player for United and performed whenever is needed from his managers. Even under Mourinho, he's been pretty impressive this season. So I'd give him a hit. Falcao, again, like all of us know, he just scored 4 goals, really underperformed. That one's going as a miss. Valdez barely played, so a miss. Depay, we all as United fans really wanted to see the best from Memphis Depay at a club, but this one has to be a miss. Moving on to Darmian and Schneiderlin, they both have been a miss, not being able to get their place in the playing 11. They have done well at times, but they haven't been consistent enough to declare them as a hit. Schweinsteiger, on the other hand, had a fallout with Mourinho and has been a miss because he was really unfit. Though he performed pretty well, but he was really unfit and it got the squad against Van Gaal. So I'd give that one a miss. Moving on to Sergio Romero. Romero again will be one of the neutrals because he performed really well in the beginning when De Gea wasn't started and he had continuously got quite a lot of clean sheets for United, but he hasn't really been playing regularly since then, so we can't really judge this one. His last signing was probably his best signing, Anthony Martial. He's been one of the fan favourites since he joined United, scoring 4 goals in his first 3 matches, and Martial really hit off with the United fans. So I'd give that one a hit. Moving on to Mourinho's signings, Bailey, Mkhitaryan, Zlatan, Pogba. Well, I should not say much. All of them have really been a hit for United. Bailey has been a perfect defender for United. He's been aggressive, he's tackled when needed, and he's really performed from the beginning of the season. Zlatan, on the other hand, well, he's Zlatan. I need not say much. He scored 18 goals this season. It would have been 19 if it wasn't for Lee Mason. But yeah, he has been a hit. Moving on to Mkhitaryan, well, some people might say that Mkhitaryan should have been a neutral based on my earlier judgments, but the way he's hit off once he's brought into the team by Mourinho is wonderful. Everyone really, really loves that Scorpion goal. We can watch it 100 times and never really get bored of it. So yeah, I'm going to give that one a hit as well. Pogba, again, I'm going to give him a hit. He's been really, really consistent after the initial stutters. He's performing well, he's moving the ball forward, and he's really creating chances for United. And he has scored one or two really crucial goals this season, which makes him a hit. So looking at it overall, Moyes made 2 signings and none of them were hits. Looking at Van Gaal, he made 12 signings and only 2 of them were hits, being Blind and Martial. Some might say Herrera, so I'll make that 2.5. And looking at Mourinho, he's made 4 signings and all of them have been an integral part of the Manchester United team now. Well, moving on to the style of play. The style of play Moyes had was not something the fans liked. Mostly his players used to keep running around the box and keeping the ball around the box and waiting for a long time for a gap to appear. And once the gap came out, then they tried to attack through it. And the results weren't as he promised. So that was something which disappointed the fans a lot. Under Van Gaal, it was just possession, and no attack. People liked the play Van Gaal was trying to do in the beginning, but later on it became monotonous and boring, and even the fans got irritated at Van Gaal for his kind of gameplay. Moving on to Mourinho's gameplay. Mourinho, the best part about him is that he's not stuck to his normal gameplay. He generally likes to attack and then sit back and defend once his team is leading, which is something he's not implemented in United. He's trying to go more like the United way, which is continuing to attack and trying to score till the last minute, no matter how many goals you've already got. That's what's got the fans behind him. So that's something the fans really love about Mourinho, and maybe that's why he's got the edge over Van Gaal or Moyes being in similar positions during their first season. Now, when I move on to the support of the players, Moyes didn't really have the support of the players, more of because he was not that experienced as a manager, so senior players didn't give him that much respect and they weren't even performing that well under him. He had to start players like Januzaj, who were pretty young at that time but performed really well for him, and the senior players, the experienced players, weren't doing as well under Moyes. Moving on to Van Gaal. Van Gaal also didn't have the backing of the players. Mostly there was a controversy regarding Schweinsteiger, that he was playing him regularly even though he was continuously unfit and taking vacations and days off during his injury. So that got the players against Van Gaal, and they didn't like his training methods and his tactics. And it is also reported that the players weren't following Van Gaal's tactics in matches, and that was one of the main reasons of Van Gaal losing his job. Under Mourinho, however, you can see him continuously motivating his players, standing on the touchline and moving his players around. He's aggressive, he's kicking bottles, he's getting banned. But as a fan, we all love that. We love to see that passion in our manager. So that's something Mourinho also has going with him. He's getting the players to perform. Players like Herrera, who I said earlier didn't perform as well on Louis van Gaal, have been performing fabulously under Mourinho. He's got Mkhitaryan to find his way back. Pogba is getting consistent. All his players are doing really well. Maybe on the left wing we can get Martial to get a little bit more consistent. Other than that, he must be pretty happy with his team. Carrick is fitting in well. His signings have done well. Also, the best part about Mourinho is he backs each and every player. Even against his match against West Ham, when United won 2-0, De Gea made a really important save, and he didn't forget to mention it in his press conference to keep him motivated to get a clean sheet in the remaining matches as well. Another part about Mourinho is he plays his player according to his tactics. He is not afraid. In few matches we saw Moyes and Van Gaal that they were bringing in on an extra defender even when United were not in the lead. Whereas with Mourinho, even when United are equal with the other team, like for example in the game against West Ham, when we were 0-0, Mourinho removed a defender and got an attacking option in the form of Juan Mata. So that's something the fans like. He's willing to take the risk to get the 3 points. He is not happy with a draw or a loss. He always wants 3 points. Okay, so to end this video, I'd like to say that United right now are just 5 points off the second place, Liverpool, and we are playing Liverpool later this month. So if we do manage to beat Liverpool, we're going to have a 2-point gap from Liverpool, and that's going to put United in a really, really good position for the season. Of course, the title is really far away looking at Chelsea's form, the way they're playing under Conte. So the title is still really far away, but a top 4 spot, not really, the way United has been performing under Mourinho. And like we all know, Mourinho is really known for performing in his second season. So looking at this Manchester United team, they are going to be really, really good title contenders for next season. Yes, some might say it's really early to say, but the signs are really, really good. The team is gelling well, the players are finding their place in the team. All this being said, I really like to make the point that I believe that Mourinho is suitable for this job, and it was the right decision to bring him in rather than keeping Moyes or Van Gaal. Well, so okay guys, I hope you like my first video. Stay tuned for more. I'm going to put a lot of more videos on Breathe Football. And please subscribe, because that's what's going to get me going. Thanks a lot guys. Cheers.